Hello everyone, welcome back to All the Mods Gravitas. I'm currently in my testing world because there's a few bits and bobs I wanted to test out. I don't think I showed this last episode, but I meant to show it, but I didn't. And that is, yeah, if you wash gravel, even if it's the regular gravel, which I don't think you can click out of that. You can make it, but you have to do it through a crusher or the crushing wheel, or you could use a millstone, get proper gravel. It does not wash down into nuggets, unfortunately. This is what I was trying to say last episode. So you can, normally you can wash regular gravel just like this, and it will give you flint and some iron nuggets. That was going to be my plan. So we were going to make a cobble gem. By the way, this does not make regular cobble. It just makes hardened, in this case, hardened rhyolite, because I believed, yeah, we're in a rhyolite area, so that's why that's making that. It's making us a load of loose stuff, though, which we can then, if we have a crafting table, we can then smoosh down and then chuck into, you know, a millstone or something like that, I think. Oh yeah, I've got a millstone set up over here. You stick that in there, and then you might get regular gravel. Should probably speed this up somehow. Stick that on top, and then just spam it all the way up. So that will make us regular gravel, but as we just seen, you can't really do anything with that. What the heck is this thing? Oh, cool. This is how you make concrete powder. Just a bit of sand and some gravel by the looks of it. Can it just be any sort of gravel? I don't think you can make this stuff with like the gravel that you get in, you know, regular TerraFirmaCraft. You know, the stuff we had, this stuff. So if I do this, doesn't look like you can. Ooh, asphalt concrete. I should look into making some of that. That looks kind of cool. So, yeah, between episodes I was looking up how to do stuff like this. I've also done something in my overworld. I looked this up as well. So this over here, I just was trying to see how you could automate this. You can put a hopper. You can hopper in the iron and the charcoal via this up here. You can't do that with the regular one over here. You can with the coke oven though, so that's pretty good. Because there's not like an improved coke oven. And then I was just checking out some power options, but yeah, let's pop into the main world and I'll show you what I've done. So I've spent a little bit of time doing this. So I've laid out a big old area. This is a 3x3. If I go into this, you can see right there is 3x3. I can claim them right here, and I can force chunk load them. But we don't need to force chunk load them for now, or claim them, to be fair, because I haven't got anything over here just yet. I do plan on moving all of my stuff over here eventually. I did have a comment saying that my world's looking a little bit naff right now. All of these things are not really laid out very nicely. So I did spend quite a bit of time just I had to clear. Let's hop up here. There you go. I had to clear this entire area, and that took a couple of hours. And then I had to make the concrete and lay all of the concrete. That took another like hour or two. So this is just so we have a plan and we can sort of have like areas dedicated to doing a few bits and bobs. I quite like this. I made these little bumps that come out, and then when you look at it from afar or from above, it kind of looks like the lead concrete. So concrete at immersive, it kind of looks like this. Oh, okay, for some reason, it's because I was in my creative world, right? Yeah, it looks like this, and I did not mean it to look like that, but that's how it ended up looking in the end. Oh, I need to put some gravel down here. I wanted to convert all of this mud into gravel at the front here, because The mud is a pain in the bum. I've got so much of it now as well. If we pop into the house, because it's getting dark. I was thinking we maybe leave this alone and make it like a massive storage hut. So we can put chests like this. So, you know, up against the wall like that. And then another chest here and here and here and here and so on and so on. And just fill this entire place with chests. I think that would be kind of good. Because we are going to need a bunch of storage. And eventually we can... Yeah, I think so. Eventually we can stick the external storages onto the chests. Although we might not want to do that when it comes to applied energistics. Might be better to just do 1K storage parts. Or whatever they're called. Storage components. They don't look that bad, do they? How'd you get silicon in this pack? Is it just... Okay, so bulk smelting the quartz. I did have a comment from someone. Let me just have a sleep. There we go. So I had a comment from someone pointing out that the ender... Yeah, one of these. So the ender chest... by the way, I've been updated, so that means that the tank recipe now works. It does require a bucket. Flipping buckets, honestly. I think there's a better way of getting buckets. You can go into the nether and find some buckets in like some temples and stuff. So we should probably do that instead of making the buckets. Because screw making another bucket. That was a painful process. But someone pointed out that I was looking at this completely wrong. This up here is in fact rock wool. So we can make slag glass really easily. We can actually make that now if we wanted to, because just stick some slag, which we're getting from the crude blast furnace right here. We just smelt that up and it makes the slag glass. But then you have to pulverize it. So we already need to go get lead. So we are going to have to set up the lead one first. I might set it up. Brilliant. I might set it up for a bit until we get enough lead. But the way that we are going to do it is we're going to make the excavator and the bucket wheel, and we're going to make a bunch of the water wheels that we've got over here. So we're going to make the 3 that we've got right here. I'm going to do that again, if you know what I mean. So that way... Why is that one water wheel like looking funky? Is it like not sat at the same... Oh, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so we're going to power a excavator, the lead one, with just some water wheels. I might have multiple water wheels, so we'll have like maybe 2 sets of water wheels. So 6 water wheels altogether. And that way we can skip the power generation stage to begin with until we get lead, and then we can start making a pulverizer and getting ourselves some ender tanks and ender chests. That also means that I'm going to hold off and go and getting more of the ender pearls and blaze rods, because now it's just becoming a race to actually getting lead and getting that all set up. Speaking of, I have not actually checked in here for a while, but I've still got loads of steel to make. So we are halfway. No, we are half a stack off. So we do need to continually put in some of these. And for some reason, I just completely forgot about that whilst I was building over here. And this was like 10 days worth or longer, right? Because it took like hours to make. So that is my bad, but I'm going to have to cut now. And we'll be back once I've got maybe enough iron, and we'll have like a bit of steel. But we can at least try and make a bunch of stuff from immersive. Yeah, these things are going to be the only 2 things we need to begin with. And then when we get the lead, we can set up the real plan. I got attacked by a bear, and I managed to kill him, so that's pretty good. Got ourselves a large rawhide. That's not bad whatsoever. I'm still mining for iron, by the way, so that's why I'm out here. I've got a new plan, which is all my chests are on the middle platform, and it's going to dig down. And then I'm going to extend the platform out this way, and then we're going to do this bit here. And then we're going to do, maybe not this bit, because this is where my waystone is. I can move the waystone, though. So, and then, yeah, I'll do all the corners, and then we should have enough iron. We are getting close. I've also started blocking all of the areas up. So I've done all of the bit that's in white and the middle bit right there. And I've just added a couple more drills. I needed 5 more, and then I can get all the way across here. Because that is, oh god, I don't know how many that is right there. But I noticed that there was still some iron on this side, so I've just extended it out that side for a little while, just until we get a little bit more iron. We're very, very close to getting all the iron. So I've got 17 from there. We need to get up to, I think, here, from what I remember. So I need, how many is that? So that's like half a, near enough a stack. Let's just say a stack, just to make it easy for us. So I'm hoping I get a little bit more iron out of where I've just put it. And then we'll have all the iron. Also, I've been going backwards and forwards, and I have been converting it into steel as I go. I just need to keep remembering to actually put stuff in there. Oh, we're getting so close, though. So close. We're like right there. 3 more half stacks. How many does this give us? Whoa, 2 and a bit. 2 and a bit of these. Actually, they're quarter stacks, aren't they? I also just realised that it set me to high definition. No, we're going back to potato. Thank you very much. I saw the shadow over here, and I was like, how have we got a shadow? Because, we're supposed to be on potato mode. I think that was due to the update, which is fine. Also, the update has made it so I can just do a single scroll. Oh, so nice. I feel like a lot of the profile stuff has been sort of tweaked. So my last one of my videos I did recently was all about how to like change your config and stuff, but I don't feel like you need to change your config now because the config is perfectly fine. I am of course being super silly, and the amount of iron that we needed is actually not that amount of, well, you know, because that is for our entire setup. So now that we're just going to go for the excavator and the bucket wheel, we should have pretty much everything we need. I need to do this, and that gets us 12. We've got, I swear we had some more, or do we use it? Oh, we used it, didn't we? We used it for the this thing, the core sample drill. Okay, so what was it for this? This was 20. So I need to do a little bit more of that, and then we'll have at least the bucket wheel up and running. What have we got here? So it takes 9. Oh, we've got enough to do this again. So 1, 2, 3. This is to get us the rods that we need. Good old rod. And then we need to swap that out for this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to come in, and that's going to make us 6 of these. So that way we can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then these go at the top. Yeah, as you can see, every so often the sound on this goes a bit wonky, but that's just a thing with immersive, because I've been playing packs before. I think it was Techopolis where I went full on into this. Yes, we got enough. Right, let's go over to the silver area. Right over here. This is where I want to put the bucket. So that there is where I'm going to put my first steel block. Can I mine that back up? I can. Good, just in case I mess up. So then it's 3 and then 5, 5, 5, 3. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to start off by doing the steel. 1, 2. Oh, I've already messed up. Brilliant. One does not go there. Ah, scaffolding as well, so you can actually use it as a ladder. 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3. And then it's... Is that what I needed? I am confused. So that's 15. Does it want 21? Only it says... Ah, because there's a block in the middle. There we go. So this one goes in the middle. And then where else do these go? Corners and all around the edge. So corner, 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 corner. One here. One here. And then scaffold it all the way up so we can get on top. Stick that one there. And I forgot my hammer. And we are back. We can at least turn that into a bucket wheel. Ha 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 ha. That's so cool. So I think the rest of this is going to have to go around it this way. So this will be the back portion, if you know what I mean. So this bit. You guys know what I mean, right? So it's going to wrap around like this, not the other way. Just because of how this is orientated. Because it needs the buckets to go into the actual excavator. Right, now we have to try and make this excavator. So that's 16. We've got, well, nearly enough still scaffold. This has come all the way back up now. I did just grab all of the iron out of this, so we got a little bit more iron coming in. I need to turn that sound off whenever you... Oh, we don't have that mod in here where you can turn the sound off, the muffling mod. Okay, this is still processing. I do need to make some electrum because this one here has an electrum in the middle. This is going to be 12 steel. 12 steel, yeah, because 4 here and then 2 for each of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Plus, does this take... It takes some copper as well. That's fine, we've got some copper. Should be alright for copper at least. Oh, we already had an electrum. Excellent. Didn't realise that. We got a bunch of copper. We went and mined that a while back. What else do we need? So, steel, steel, this one. That's just... How many of those do we need? We need 3. Cool. Okay. So that's just 1, 2, 3, 4 copper plates. We can do that right now. That's 3. Brilliant. I think the plate mold is in there. Yep. That'd be embarrassing if I made a bunch of rods. Good old rods. So that's going to make us that. What else do we need? So these light engineering blocks, that's just a bunch of iron. We also need a copper sheet. Okay, what is it for a copper sheet now? I think... Can you not put it back through? Copper sheet. You have to put a double ingot in there now? Is that... What? That's changed. They've changed a bunch of the recipes. So we are going to have to hammer 2 things together, which is... Okay, we can do that. 1, 2. Stick it in there. I need some charcoal. Get some charcoal going. I'll hammer these 2 together. Hopefully they don't turn into liquid as we do this. I should be able to grab them out before they do anything. And then I can just do the wildy wild when it comes out. There we go, that's done. We can take all the charcoal out just so we don't waste it. I don't think I'm going to need more than just this. Aha, got it. Wait. Is that right? Is that right? Because... Oh yeah, we just need it in the middle. And then these ones we can do like this. So I need 8... half a stack of these into plates. I'll get all of the bits ready for this and then I will meet you back. We've got everything we need. Look at this. Oh, it's been a long time coming, this. Right, we're going to do it from this side, aren't we? So we need to just tidy the area up a little bit. Just Let's get rid of that. So, how do we start? That's the diesel generator. Brilliant. That one. So, we need... I'm going to go get the book, because the book's got a nice representation of these two, like, connected. So, I put my book right over here. Oh, that sound is, like, proper grating now. It's like, when you start a pack and you don't know where you put stuff, so you open your chests, like, a billion times, and you're like, oh, I hate the sound of opening chests now. That's why barrels are so good. So anyway, we've got heavy machinery, excavator. I think there's one where it's got both. Okay, up. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to break this. There we go. I'm going to break it. And then we can go from the book. So we've got that. I might have to bump this down one. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, layer by layer. So I've done these two layers. There is a block right underneath, you can see right there. Next one is a bit of a beast of a layer, to be fair. So I think we start over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you what, I'll build up each one of these layers, and then before I hit them with a hammer, I'll be back. And here we go. This is where we need to do it. I think we... Is it that one? Oh, hey! Diggy diggy hole. Oh, this is awesome. So we connect it right here. I didn't bring any connectors. I did set this up over here, but I haven't finished like all of the bits that it needs. Yeah, let me set this up, and I'll get some wires and everything. And before I connect the wire up, I'm gonna have to put an output here as well. So I need a chest. So yeah, before I connect it up, I will be right back. And here we go. I've set up the water wheel. I think it's the exact same as the one at our base. All I need to do is stick a barrel down right there. Let's get rid of all the chaff in between, and we could do that. And all of the power went into this. I don't... Oh, you could see it. It's juddering. It's moving, but it's just juddering. Oh my goodness. Ah, we've got a bit of an issue right here as well, where if I walk into the wire, I will take damage. Ow, ow. That's not that much damage, to be fair. Still. So... this now needs to be chunk loaded. I think I did it all in this one chunk. Does that look right? It's easier if I look at this. So that is the water wheel. Right there is, yeah, it looks like it's all in one chunk, so I only need to chunk load one area. We can get under this bit and we won't get zapped. And now it's the waiting game to see what we get from here. This is going to take a flipping age to just get us one bit of ore. We do actually only need, for a pulverizer... what is it for a pulverizer? We only need 4 lead ingots. So, once this has got us 4 lead ingots... Oh, flipping it. Yeah, once this has got us 4 lead ingots, or 4 lead, like... full-on lead, the raw versions, we can then smelt that up, get ourselves a pulverizer, get ourselves some rock wool, and then we can get rid of this big water wheel setup, and we can have a ender tank and a generator out here, and the ender tank is going to be transporting the fuel. Yes, because the refinery makes us not creosote. Oh, you can make creosote in there. Interesting. Ooh, what's refined fuel? Kerosene. Cracked lubricant. Lime water and lubricant becomes cracked. Okay, how do you make lime? Ah, that's... yeah, we're not going to do the oil route. We probably could, to be fair. We could make some sort of oil. Was that a... I swear I heard something. Has it got a chance of not giving us anything? Usually you will see it come up in the bucket. From what we've seen from all the mods 8. It's proper struggling in it with the power right now. I could set up more of these water wheels. Maybe have another one right there. And another one right here. And then all 3 of them are powering this single LV connector. Yeah, proper struggle. I'm going to wait until this gets us one thing. So, we have got something, and it's some dirt. Excellent. I don't know what I was expecting, to be fair. But you can see it now. It's actually got, like, stuff in the buckets. I think that means that we've got dirt in the buckets, because it does sort of render what is going to be coming out the other side, if you know what I mean. Let's get rid of all of this stuff out the way. There we go. So when these buckets get to, I think, a little bit further, then they'll dump into this bucket, which will come out into this ash oak barrel. So not ideal that all we've got so far is dirt by the looks of it, but if we leave this long enough, we should get a decent, I won't say a decent amount of lead, but we'll get some lead, and that's all we need. We need some, and then we can do the master plan, as it were. Whilst that was happening, I've not been idle. I was just over at the old base, or the actual base, and I've been thinking, why don't we do something like this? So I've made a bunch of these wooden posts, and I've scattered them all the way around, like this. I did realise that I bumped these ones right here forwards a little bit, so I do need to move these. That's not going to get us that many. Yeah, that only got us 2. Brilliant. Okay. But that means that we're going to have a little bit of light over here. I'm going to start moving stuff over, probably once we get the lead that we need. And we've got a nice open area where we can build some nice builds. I kind of think that this area over here should be for create, and then we'll do a little bit of maybe farming. I don't know, farming maybe over in this direction. As in cloches, loads of cloches right here. And then we'll do, you have that, thank you. We'll do the power, or not power gen, what do you call it? The squeezing and refining and fermenting and whatever it's called, yeah. So we're going to need the squeezer, which is only a 3x3, so it's kind of a small one. So we can stick that in the corner right over here. The fermenter, again, is only a 3x3, so we can stick that right next to it. And then the refinery is kind of a beast, because it's a 5x3. So we're going to need to put that somewhere as well. Maybe we can get it all in this one chunk. And we may need multiple squeezers, we might need multiple fermenters, maybe multiple refineries. I'm not sure how quick this thing is. We can get rid of all of that. And then all we're going to need is to set up, oh, okay, that's kind of a beast of a recipe as well right there. The diesel generator over at the silver mine. But I think once we get lead, we are going to probably try and make another excavator bucket wheel, and we'll do some mining for iron that way, and that way we don't have to do the old create setup ever again, pretty much. Because once we got iron, iron is the main ingredient for excavator and bucket wheel and the diesel generator, right? I think we do need, like, okay, we do need some electrum, so we need gold and silver, but we can go maybe set the create drill up for that as well. Oh, I don't know. What I'm trying to do is basically let it so we just have like a bunch of excavators and bucket wheels getting us all of our resources, and then they'll come through. I might set up a belt setup as well for the smelter, and we'll set the smelter up. Although once we get some lead and we speed up our lead production, oh wow, yeah, once we get lead, we can always make like the induction smelter and just a powered smelter. This thing, the redstone furnace. So yeah, that's kind of that's the plan. That's the plan right now. Is we are waiting for some lead so we can get some ender power, if you know what I mean. So we can move liquids, and then we can also set up. Yeah, whilst we wait, I forgot. I need to grab this out and just continue on making all of this into some steel. Oh yeah, we get silver from the excavator. I forgot about that. That's the vein that we're mining right now. So we don't have to go look for silver again either. Which is a massive, like, oh, thank goodness, because, well, silver's like really far away, and I do not want to mine anymore. Sounds a bit weird, doesn't it? Not mining in Minecraft, but the whole point is to automate it. And we should get... Oh, does it say? Does it say on the excavator? Let's go and have a look if it says how much stuff it's got to, like, mine through. There you go. I spared you the horrible sound of the waystones. Somewhere, I swear I got it to tell me, like, how much it's got left. Still only dirt. Brilliant. I think once it like spins up properly and it's been working for a little while, we will get other stuff. But oh, maybe it's on the core sample which I left at the base. There we go. Right, so where is my core sample for this? There it is. What does it say on here? Saturation. Expected ores 31,940. Now, I don't know if that means, like, 39,940 of all of the bits of ores that we had. Because that would mean that we'd get, like, 50% of that would be normal native silver. Absolutely fine with that. 16% of that would be raw lead. So whatever 16%. Or does it mean this as well? Like the raw granite, loose granite, gravel, I'm not sure. Does it? It doesn't say on here either that we're going to get the dirt, but no idea whatsoever. But I think that's probably a good place to end it. I know I didn't actually move my my base over there yet. I also ran out of glowstone, as you can see. Otherwise, I would light up the rest of the area. And I will go put my trapdoors back down. And I forgot about these posts, but yeah, I think that's a good place to end it. So, thank you for watching. Thanks for joining. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.